name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So sometime you get breaking news. You get breaking news, and you just gotta. It's prudent to put a video on it. You know, you have to put out videos in multiple ways to run a YouTube channel. You got to put it out as a short. You got to put it out as a as a video, as a live stream. So this is the video version of it. I spoke about this last night at my live stream, and I thought it was worth covering today. As it's still fresh. The animations are back. When I first heard, I'm like, it sounds a bit wish fulfillment-y. Then I thought, oh, maybe this is going to just be real, and it's going to be really high-level animation. And now it seems to be, from what I can tell, pretty much the same as went before. Who's doing it? We do not know, right? We do not know who's doing it. I know one of the people who was involved with the ones I like, Macra Terror, Evil of the Daleks, Faceless Ones, has been replaced, right? It's the same management team, which makes me think it's not the Gary Russell group, which I think did weaker stuff, generally speaking, right? Although, in this video, we look at some of the earlier stuff, we talk about what a Blu-ray box set would look like. I think their earlier stuff, while being, I don't know, this is why we looked at it, so you guys can decide for yourself if you think it's going to be any good. But yeah, listen, I think the Gary Russ stuff is a bit. What was it? Fury from the Deep and the Abominable Snowman. Abominable Snowman was better than Fury from the Deep, but it still wasn't as good as Macra Terror, Faceless Ones, Evil of the Daleks, or even Power of the Daleks for that matter. I think those ones are much, much higher quality. So yeah, well, there's a lot we don't know about the story. Also, they talk about colorizations. Not really on board for that, but I guess we'll see it. I guess we'll see if it pans out. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about this on my video on Friday. It's called a Doctor Who News Warp, and I go over all the news of the week, try and so there'll be actually 4 videos I'm making about this, right? Of this unconfirmed rumor. So that's my life view. Fine. Also, you see, I am in. I was taken by surprise. I've already taken down my decorations. Why? Because I wasn't planning on putting out any videos today that I'm recording for today, and I just realized, well, I better do this one. And like tomorrow's 12th night, so I think it's time. I put the hat on, okay? You see all the decorations up in the actual video. Fine, before we get into it, like, share, subscribe, comment, all those things are fantastic. Thank you very much. I am very grateful for everybody liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really genuinely am. If you can consider doing that, I very much appreciate it. Thank you very much. Comment, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think this is a good idea or a bad idea. You think it's bollocks, you think it's not. Let me know what you think, because one, I am interested in what you think, and two, the YouTube algorithms like to see that you interact with me, right? Speaking of somebody who likes to be interacted with a lot, preferably by a small team of Nicola Bryants and Millie Gibsons. That would be perfect, right? That would be my preference. Whatever you guys want to do. If you guys want to hit the subscribe button, that's cool too, baby. Like, share, subscribe, comment, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, all in the video notes. Sign up my Substack. It's free. It's in the video notes. I give out free stuff in it all the time. Like, share, subscribe, comment, Substack, Twitter, Instagram. Pay Substack too. Don't get anything for it, but yeah, pay for it anyway. Like, share, subscribe. All those things are fantastic. Now, let me hand over to me from last night. Some guy said the Smugglers, the Underwater Menace. Guess they want to start season 4. Not really. I mean, because you still got the highlight. You got a lot missing. Wait, 1 second. Wait a minute. Let me pull this up. Doink, guy. Here's an episode guide I pulled up earlier. I pulled up this episode guide because I had the same question. I said, it looks like they're trying to wrap up season. Let's have a look then, right? So, okay, so they get Smugglers and 10th Planet, right? Gives them 10th Planet. Power of the Daleks done. Highlanders not. All missing. 4 episodes. Underwater Menace, check. Okay, you'll get those in. Moonbase, Macra Terror, Faceless Ones, and Evil of the Daleks. Okay, fine. So it's not but you still got Highlanders. Now they said the Highlanders and what's the name? The Crusade could never be animated because it's too complicated. There's too many characters. So maybe they'll release it without the Highlanders animated because they just said we can't do it, which would be kind of tragic. And the question is also, who's going to be doing it and what's it going to look like, right? Well, we do have confirmation of this as of today. Radio Times confirmed it and gave us those stories, the Underwater Menace and the Smuggler. I think Underwater Menace is a very interesting choice. I mean, could you not do Web of Fear as well, like that missing episode? Because the one you got is shocking, right? But yeah, look, I guess I'll buy them, right? Yes, okay. Even though it's kind of Disney Plus, I guess. Thank God. Okay, I'm up for all of this. Darren M is here. Greetings for felicitation. Hope all is well. Well, I hope all is well with you too, sir. The Solder Engines is here. And the android is coming back. The first one they should do is the Dalek Master Plan. Yeah, I don't know why they haven't done. Although, again, reconstruction's the way to go, baby, with either Stephen Udon or David Bradley, right? Just reshoot it in the same way they would have shot it originally, build a similar sort of set, make it as similar as humanly possible, right? I think that will be fantastic, right? I think that will be absolutely fantastic. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is here. How are you doing, Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I'm in the mood for a bit of Cinnamon Toast Crunch myself. I've had a strange day. It's been a fast day in Judaism, in Orthodox Judaism. So I just broke that fast about 2 hours ago. So I'm still a bit groggy. I'm having my first coffee as we're speaking. Mr. Jekyll and Hyde is here. How you doing, Mr. Jekyll and Hyde? Thank you for joining us, as is RJ Fizzleroy Maggie. Happy New Year's, and yes for animation. Yeah, again, I just want to know what type it's going to be. Is it going to be Gary Russell's crew? Because they weren't great. I'm sorry. The other crew was much better, right? The Evil of the Daleks crew. They were much better. All right, I mean, here, I'll just go through ones they got for a second. Here, I think, hang on. I'll give you a quick mini review of all of them, okay? So, well, Smuggler, 10th Planet, it's here, you know what? We're gonna watch a little snippet of it, okay? That's how we're gonna decide. Video file. But with just a snippet, I don't want to get copyright zapped. Doctor Who, First Doctor, 10th Planet, 10th Planet, Part 4. Okay, 1 second. All right, let's have a look, see what this is like.
Very well, Charles, off you go. And don't forget your coat. I don't want you to get cold.
Right, yeah, this is one of the early Gary Russell ones. It's okay in that you can kind of get a feeling what the episode was like by watching it. Right?
What is your decision?
I mean, it's not bad. I mean, for their resources, in general, but it's not as good as the Evil of Dalek.
Drop your weapons.
Just look at Mondas. I can't believe it.
Okay, this is actually quite good. That's more sophisticated than I thought it would be. 1 second. So, okay, we're looking at that episode guide. Doink. So fine. So you got 10th Planet, which is pretty solid. Maybe they should put Twice Upon a Time in there as well, right? Just to really flesh the whole thing out. Yeah, an adventure's time and space. Where's that window gone? Hang on. There you go. Fine. So Paradolix is one of their better ones. Yeah, they did 2 takes at that, and it was the second one was much more successful. Underwater Menace, we haven't seen it yet. Moonbase was it's one of the earlier ones. I don't think it was overly successful. Let's have a look. Hang on, we'll go video file. Moonbase. It's episode 3, I think, is 1 and 3 is animated, I think. There you go. So it's, again, similar sort of thing. Oh, this is pretty good. I have to say, I'm quite. Let me see if I can find some Patrick Troughton, because he's the hardest one to do because he's very expressive. Is this the episode he's asleep all the way through it? Oh, there we go. No. Where is it? There's a bit of Pat over there. Controller. I mean, not much is going on there. No, this isn't bad, right? Actually, I would say this is reasonably solid. 1 second. And we're back to, doink. So again, yeah, that's solid. And then you're on to Macro Terror, which I found. Macro Terror, Faceless Ones, and Evil of the Daleks. All of Macro Terror is good. Faceless Ones is better. Evil of the Daleks is fantastic, right? So yeah, they have that full season. If they can figure out something to do with the Highlanders, we might just be getting like a Telesnap reconstruction, right? It might not be doable. I hope they do that, right? But that would be fantastic. Although then I'll just have to buy it again because I guess they'll put more shit on it and I'll make it one of those cool. But I guess I have to buy that. Question is, what is the packaging for the next one going to look like? And will they sell you replacement packaging to make it all match if it's different? So apparently this has been confirmed. We're going to look at the initial story and the confirmation, right? So it must be like the story was about to come out, will be my guess. Share screen. Now, we don't know what type of animation this is going to be, which really makes a big difference. That is going to be the Smugglers and Underwater Menace. Makes me think it's going to be very much like the things that we've seen before, right? That's my guess. I mean, like, my dream would be like that Marvel series, the What If, I think it was. Yeah, if it could be like that. Wow. That would be awesome. Exclusive Lost Doctor Who episodes brought back to life using cartoons to mark 60th anniversary. To mark the show's 60th anniversary this year, 2 stories from the 1960s will be drawn and released on Blu-ray and DVD. Okay. Doctor Who Lost episodes have been brought back to life using cartoons in color. To mark the show's 60th anniversary year, 2 stories from the 60s will be now those to be the Smugglers and the Underwater Menace. Sorry, I just saw Prince Andrew, ex-Prince Harry. Well, no, I just thought, oh, you twat, shut the fuck up. Really? Listen, I wouldn't recommend acts of violence, but if you would get a sock and you fill it with human excrement and then slap it in his face over and over again, would I say you should do that? No. Would I say justice may have been served? Pretty darn close, baby. Pretty darn close. Yeah, pretty closer than it is now. To mark the show's 6th anniversary year, 2 stories. Okay, blah, blah, blah. We just read that. They are, there we go. William Hart's penultimate story and Patrick Troughton's 3rd adventure, The Underwater Menace. Both 4-part stories were originally transmitted by the BBC before film prints were sold overseas. And the original tapes destroyed. Episodes 2 and 3 of The Underwater Menace have been recovered, but only brief clips from the Smugglers have ever been seen. An insider said, fans will be delighted the show's full season has slowly been restored through animations. It really has been. Man, I got so much different of view of that season now, right? It's so much more modern than I thought. Here, let's have a quick run through, right? I mean, you got like the dying off William Hartnell, right? And then, boom, you got it feels like with 10th Planet, you're injected in this new energy, right? This new and kind of bold energy. take you through Power of the Daleks. Highlands, I have no idea about. Listen to the audio. And they seem to be like kind of finding what they're doing, right? By the time you hit Moonbase, this run of Moonbase, Macra Terror, Faceless Ones, and Evil of the Daleks, it's awesome, right? And this is a very modern run through, right, of stories. It really, like, Moonbase is like the near future. Then Macra Terror in a different, in the far future. Faceless Ones present day, and then Evil of the Dark's present day to history to big finale, right? What a great run of stories. It's like this confidence, right, with it. And the initial three, when they're working out, they're pretty darn good too. But it's really, great freaking run. Anyway. Only 10 of the 43 broadcast episodes still exist, so we're getting to see missing classics. It depends how good they are. Like, I hate to tell you, The Abominable Snowman and Fury in the Deep didn't help me feel like I've seen the show, right? Those two, I think, really genuinely didn't work very well. Last year, the BBC ended the release of the animated versions after BBC America stopped funding the restorations of the early stories. But new funding has been arranged. So it's exactly the same then, right? BBC bosses plan to colorize certain stories from the Hartman Troughton era, 63-69, for broadcast next year. It's a stupid idea. It sounds like the BBC, right? This is likely to include the first story, An Unearthly Child. The 60th anniversary will be marked with 3 autumn specials featuring David Tennant, 51, as the 14th Doctor before Sex Education's 2 to go, 30, takes over. UK TV is also having 2 Tony Hancock episodes, 12 Angry Men and the Blood Donor, colorized for this year. Why? Like, how is that going to make them any better? Why? That's just dumb. Fine, and then apparently the Radio Times confirms this, right? We're still reading from the Epic trailer. Earlier 2010 was reported the funding was gone. The Smugglers Underwater Menace has contacted BBC and BBC Studios to comment. Has got your fine. So what are they saying? Episodes 2 and 3 Underwater Menace have been blah blah blah. Gary Russell said the projects that occurred, it was a shame that no further reconstructions were planned. He said, from Big Finish's point of view, this is it for us. I'm very glad that we went out. Yeah, I hope it is it for you, right? So it looks like the news is already off to a great start with more animations coming soon today. Well, again, who is doing them? That really makes a difference, right? I mean, it like at the time, about 2 hours before the show, for me, it wasn't confirmed until I saw that. And I think that's essentially confirmation, isn't it? Yeah. It essentially is. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.